some point you probably would have played
All five, yeah.
all five offensive line
Yeah,
positions.
crazy.
Did you ever think that was even going to be
Oh,
a thing?
not even a possibility. Honestly, I've said before, my main goal as a walk-on tight end was getting on special teams. So just to transition to crazy to play all five positions, but I've learned all five of them, and I know what to do for all five of them, and I feel pretty comfortable with that. So,
what do you think is about maybe what you bring that you can play kind of just up and down the line like that?
yeah, so just main thing's confidence. That's something I kind of struggled with last year. And Coach Miller and Coach Edelman, they really wanted me to get in and be confident because they know I can do it, and I got to know myself that I can do it. And once I believe in my confidence, I feel confident in the world to play at all five positions. So
You got like Jordan coming back off of a pretty bad injury.
Yeah.
It's been like to see him sort of.
It's been incredible to see him. He's worked so hard. I know how hard he's worked. He's done all his rehab, he was in there every single day learning film. He was never head down, stuff like that. He was always encouraging, and to have him come back and be successful like that, it makes me want to work harder. So I'm so happy to play with him this year. So
I mean, since he's a guard, he's right next to you all the time. What does he kind of bring in that spot?
Yeah, definitely powerful. One of the most powerful guys on this team. You should see him best press. Like I'm his partner, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta be with this guy. Like, you kidding me? But definitely power. Just working on that ankle. I know he's a little hesitant on it right now, but just confidence comes with that, and I know he's just gonna be like that's how he is. He's confident. He's confident, that dude. And if I have him next to me, I feel confident. So I really enjoy that.
What's he throwing up on the bench press right now?
Oh, man, we didn't really do we did it on the floor. So he's doing like 350, 400, and I'm over here like 295. You know, so I'm catching up to him.
Okay.
You can tell him that.
With that confidence last year, how did you develop that, like in the course of the season? When there's not really that time to gather yourself.
Yeah,
what
so
was key for you?
I would say I was up and down last year. I know that I struggled. Just my main thing with Coach Miller is I got to be confident in myself because I know I can do this. And if I have this confidence in myself, I can make those calls. And I know the techniques. I know for all five positions. It's just believing in myself, knowing the defense, and kind of just, hey, I can do this. I don't have to worry about it.
How do you logistically learn the techniques for all five positions?
Yeah,
Like, it
so
seems like a lot.
I wouldn't say all five positions. Most of the techniques are going to be the same. Center is a little bit different. I did have to learn a little bit for that, but backside, front side, most of the things are going to be with our double teams. It's going to be the same. So it's just moving a gap over. So it's really not that different for all five.
When did they come up to you and say, "What about center?" Like,
Yeah.
how'd that conversation go down?
So, I mean, it was all over last year. Probably 3 weeks until fall camp, they came up to me and started getting snaps, kind of the whole winter program. So I've just been snapping, having my helmet on, having my mom catch some snaps when I was home. So just keep working on it. Go with kind of learning the technique with the film and kind of IDing as that's probably the hardest thing that I have to do with the center, kind of ID the defense and what we're going to do.
Wait, this happened before fall camp last year?
No. I was doing everything last year, to be honest. But going into the winter conditioning this year, yeah.
Was it like, I don't know about this? You're like, I'll just do it? Like, how's that approach?
My whole mentality, especially being a walk-on, it's like whatever it takes. I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to try to do the best of my ability. Whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do it because kind of that walk-on mentality. I just want to get on the field and I want to help this team. So.
Were you on the phone with Doug? Like, what do I do here? Like, how does this go?
You know, technique's kind of the same, so I do call Doug here and there because, I mean, he's the smartest guy I probably know. I'll call him all the time and just ask, what can I do here to be better? I'll send him some clips. And he's a great person to talk to because he knows mostly everything.
How much has your ability to play guard and tackle before you tried this just helped you? Because you know what a guard's supposed to do, and you know what the guys on the outside are supposed to do.
Yeah, so definitely I know what all the positions need to do. It helps me a lot. Just knowing their technique and how they're going to play it, and that kind of helps me figure out how I should play it as a center because I know what to do on those two positions. So I think it's helpful a lot to just know the technique for all five.
If we would have gone back to you in high school and said you're going to end up changing your body and playing all 5 positions on the offensive line? Would you have believed it?
You know, for a wing T high school offense, I really was an offensive lineman. So I guess you can go back to you tell my coaches thank you for putting me in those indie drills and not having me catch balls, because to be honest, I was probably pretty slow. They just wouldn't tell me that. So definitely helped me with that. Crazy to think about, but I'm glad I made this journey. Really happy.
What'd your mom say when you asked her to maybe catch some snaps?
You know, she's got some okay hands. She drops a couple, but she's really supportive, and she'll do it. I guess my little sister's the more athletic one, so she's catching some too, and just good to have someone help me out.
Are you liking it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, anything I can to help this team. But I'm having a blast. Just I kind of get to be the cat or control what's going on, and I see everything slowing down the game, which I kind of enjoy a lot more. So
Growing the hair out? It's the longest
yeah,
I've
I don't
seen
know. I'm just letting it go with this. I've heard multiple reviews. My parents definitely don't like it, but the trainers want me to keep going because every single week I'm like, man, I should cut this. This does not look good, but they tell me to keep going. So
When did things start to slow down? You know,
Yeah.
Was it this spring or was it earlier?
I'm gonna be honest. My first practice, I was terrible. Didn't really know what to do. I was kind of all over the place. But that first day, because I didn't really know what the technique was, I had to see it on film, to be honest. So to see it and kind of see what I'm doing wrong, and then kind of correcting it the second day, it felt so much better the second day, and it's just keep building. You just got to keep building with these 15 practices. So.
How good was it to see Pihlstrom back? I know you guys are pretty close.
Yeah. Funny thing, that's my summer roommate from freshman year when we came in. So I honestly thought I was going to be alone. Not like alone, but like nobody in my class was back. So I was glad to see like Mike, Pihlstrom, Kendall, Bobo. So good to see all those guys.